Hello everyone and welcome to the weekly World of Darkness news. Today we're going to bring you news from Bloodhunt, Vampire the Masquerade Swansong, as well as Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife, and we're going to talk about tomorrow's alpha opening for the very first Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale game. That a lot of you got invitations to already. If you haven't gotten the invitation, there might be still some ways for you to get on board, and we're going to help you guys get on board of playing the Battle Royale if you want to. And of course we also have some news from the developers and some conversations that they had on the stream last Tuesday. There was a lot of news shared about how exactly this game fits into Vampire the Masquerade world, and I made a little highlight from the stream which is going to help you with understanding the whole theme, how masquerade works in this game, and is there a masquerade in this game, and also a lot more little tidbits. An additional news which they've put on the stream on Tuesday was the new clan, which we're also going to reveal today. So we are going to go to the very first piece of news, which is Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale Bloodhunt. If you've gotten the code for Bloodhunt, you are able to preload the game starting from right now. You are able to download it from Steam, so redeem the code if you received it on email or Twitch giveaway or any other way on Steam, and you will be able to download the game straight from there. You are not able to log into the game just yet or play it today. The alpha actually opens at 2 p.m. Central European Time tomorrow. So yeah, you will be able to play tomorrow. You can stream this game, you can record it, you can screenshot it, you can do anything you want. You can show it to your friends and people online, because there is no NDA on this title. So you are able to show it to people. And we are very happy to see people already sharing their opinions on the Discord. And if there are any future things you want to share during this weekend, please do. Developers also shared an additional piece of news today with the list of how you can help them throughout this alpha. If you will participate in it and if you want to give them feedback about this game, there are ways for you to submit this feedback. There is particular feedback they're looking for, so you can check it out on bloodhunt.com and see what exactly they're looking for if you want to help the development team in making the best multiplayer experience they can. We'll be very grateful for that, and right now I will invite you to watch a very short highlight from the stream they made on Tuesday. The stream is way longer, it's over 1 hour long, and it has a lot of additional information you might want to hear from Bloodhunt. But in this particular highlight there are some news which I think would be particularly interesting for Vampire the Masquerade audience. So without further ado, let's check it out.
Genre, Battle Royale.
It's dying. I read it on the internet.
Oh, well then it must be true.
Yeah, it must be true.
But what would you say kind of separates us from other Battle Royales or makes us unique?
All right, so that's it's an interesting discussion and an interesting point. I think the thing worth mentioning is that it went from basically a game mode to its own genre, and it's one of the more popular ones right now, regardless of how you try to spin that. And I think the thing that does separate us is the traversal and verticality and pace, but
and the universe, right? It's the combination of all of that.
The depth.
Yeah, you feel like I can feel like a badass vampire that can go anywhere. And then I also have to care about the fact that there's NPCs on the ground,
right.
and I don't want to break the masquerade. And there's a bunch of these mechanics that are very unique to our game, I feel. And the tempo. I'd say the tempo, freedom combined is very much. You can dip in and out of combat at any point, or you can stay away, be safe until the very end.
The Elysium, it's when we started making the game, we understood that the pace was going to be high, and we wanted an area where you could still kind of be your vampire self, but in a more controlled environment. So in the lore there is a concept called Elysium, which is basically an area where kindred hold court, you can say. It's where they gather in a formal setting, no weapons allowed, no fighting allowed, So we created an Elysium, which is basically a social hub or an interactive lobby, however you want to portray it. And that's where we convey a lot of the narrative and story in the game. It's told through means in the Elysium, and we also give people a chance to hang out and socialize and also immerse themselves in the lore, because when you play the game, it's fast-paced and you're constantly either looking for weapons or avoiding the entity or trying to figure out where other players are. So it's not a good time to stop and read some text we throw in your face or listen to a dialogue. So we do that in the Elysium, where it's more controlled and nothing else is going on, and that gives everyone a chance to understand this universe, because we know that a lot of players do know about Vampire, but it's more likely that most don't. So they need a chance to read up on that and kind of immerse themselves in that world and understand what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it really is a place for preparation for any sort of reason, like gameplay-wise, your settings, all that kind of stuff, but also just to understand the world. I feel like it's also very refreshing to have a place from a game development perspective where we can dive into that sort of thing and try out what you guys out there and girls like. In the end, we have a lot of threads in there, even now in the alpha, and we want to see what sort of permeates and what works the best.
The next clan that we will release won't be there for alpha though, but the next clan is the Ventru.
Oh.
Now we can speculate on the gameplay for that.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
What clan?
This information and much more you can find on twitch.tv/Bloodhunt, where there is a full stream over an hour long where developers talk in detail about various things from the game. And also there is a lot more information about how the entity was formed and what was the development process behind the special force of the Second Inquisition, which was introduced in Vampire the Masquerade core book back a few years ago. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt is being developed since 2017, and since then there's been a lot of work in between the brand team and Sharkmob, which is the developer of the game, and there's a lot of info on that in that stream. I really recommend to check it out. And of course, if you haven't gotten your code for the game yet, you can still get it in two ways. There's an Intel giveaway on game.intel.com, where you can go to try to get yourself your own key. I believe there are still some for people to claim them on the website. And if this method fails, feel free to go to our Discord, discord.gg/World of Darkness, where you will be able to find a Bloodhunt Alpha room, and in there you can ask people for codes. There are still some folks who have more than one code, and they are very open to share. I've seen a lot of people getting code this way, so go to our Discord, ask for the code, and you may get one. I really hope you will all meet me in Prague tomorrow, because tomorrow I am going to start streaming this game here on the channel, starting from 2 p.m. Central European Time. I will be streaming it for at least a few hours, and I really hope that people will try to find me, maybe, and try to kill me as well, why not? And I will be able to meet you guys in game. Starting from 2 p.m. Central European tomorrow, you are able to play this game on your own if you have the key. If you don't have the key, these are the ways to get it, and there will be a special stream here on World of Darkness channel to play Bloodhunt. So yeah, I'm very happy that this is happening, and for those of you who want more of a single player experience, let's go to a little teaser for single player news coming next week from Swansong team. Let's go. Next week on July 6th, we have Nacon Connect, which is a special event for all of the games from the publisher Nacon. And one of these games is Vampire the Masquerade Swansong from Big Bad Wolf Studio. This game is a single-player CRPG with 3 protagonists, one of which was shown in the latest trailer. protagonist called Leisha of Clan Malkavian, who was introduced in this pretty spooky, weird trailer where she was trying to protect her daughter. And the next trailer is going to be shown on Nacon Connect, and what this trailer is going to portray, I cannot tell you yet, but I can show you a little teaser. Also, I'm going to make the music a little bit quieter. Let's do it. We are, by the way, for people on YouTube, we're streaming this live, but we have a new format of the content where you are going to get this more condensed version of the news. And I hope that this is going to be something that you will welcome and that you will enjoy. I know that there were a lot of comments of people saying that they do prefer to have a little bit of a shorter content on YouTube, and maybe this is going to help. Let me know. But as for now, highlight for Swansong.
Have we always been so fragile?
A very, very short highlight for the trailer, which is going to appear next week on July 6th. I wonder if from this short trailer you can already guess what's going to be in there. But the very first trailer was, the first character trailer was about Leisha Malkavian, and the second, I think you have some ideas in here. I am very much waiting for this trailer. I've seen it already, and I can tell you that this is one of my favorites. It's really, really good. So I hope that you will tune in to Nacon Connect on July 6th, and we will be there to watch the trailer and to, of course, share it further. But there are also some news for the already released game and something for those of you who especially play VR games a lot. Let's head on to Afterlife. So, Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife is currently available on Viveport Infinity. What exactly is Infinity? For those of you who know about Netflix or any other subscription services, Infinity allows you to have access to various multiple VR games at once. So if you do play a lot of VR games, it is a very good way of obtaining the Wraith without paying specifically for Afterlife as a game. You can have it as a library of many other games. So if you use Viveport Infinity, you are able to play Afterlife for free within the subscription system right now. And there is also a giveaway of Vive Pro 2 available on Wraith Afterlife social media. So feel free to go check it out, sign up. The only thing you need to do is to follow them on Twitter and do like regular social media stuff. So there's a very low entry barrier, and you will be able to get that going and join us in the Afterlife. So far, I've seen that there are very good reviews for Afterlife on the Oculus Store, in media, in press. There's a lot of people who are extremely happy about this game, but there are not enough reviews on Steam just yet. And I really hope that those of you folks that play the game on Steam, and if you want to give any feedback to the developers or give some feedback to players who might play it in the future, just leave a review. We would really appreciate it, and I would love to see more feedback for Afterlife in general. So please let me know. And of course, guys watching us on YouTube, this is a very new format we're testing out right now for World of Darkness news to make sure that the show is going to be a little bit more condensed for you watching live on YouTube. Which means I am going to answer the questions from the chat live on Twitch, but that part is not going to be a part of this video. If you want to ask me questions live and be here, interact with us, come to twitch.tv/World of Darkness and we will be there. So yeah, that is it for the news for this week. Please join us in the alpha tomorrow if you have a code. If not, grab it from available sources. And I will be starting streaming Bloodhunt at 2 p.m. Central European tomorrow. I cannot wait to meet you in Prague and try to diablerize you. I am actually very curious how the captions worked for diablerize. 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 That works pretty well. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us for the news portion. And now on stream, we're going to head on to the questions portion. And for YouTube, see you everyone next week.